Hi guys, welcome back to this house of fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut a crop top with a V neckline that's collar, then a flare palazzo trouser. And this crop top that I'm talking about is cut together with the sleeve as well. So I'm using 2.5 yards of this fabric to cut it out. Then I'm using half yard of this fabric to make that particular design you are seeing on this trouser. Then it has a burnt orange bias at the trouser. You can see how the design is. So that's how we're going to place ours also. So these are what we need. The first thing I'm going to cut out here is the trouser, then the top. Using 2 yards for the trouser, this is 2 yards. I've deducted the half yard from it. The half yard is going for the crop top, so I've deducted it out. In the 2 yard, I'm going to fold into 4 down. So my client does not want the trouser to be that big, so I want to reduce the wideness a little bit. So this is what I can get. The folding is out. I'm going to fold it out. You can see the folding now. You can see it's like a slant A-line. So the first thing you're going to do here is to take the length of your trouser. The length of the trouser I'm using here is going to be 44 inches with the seam allowance. 44 inches. With the same allowance, but mind you, there is going to be a band at the upper part which is going to carry 2 inches. So that means I'll make it for 2.5 here. Then I'm going to add my 2.5 inches back to it. So the half inch for both sides are going for the same allowance. Don't forget. So this is my waistline. The area at which I'm going to take my waist measurement. Here is it. The next thing I'm going to take here is to take the waist measurement, the roundness of the waist, which is 30 inches. Then I'll be adding a seam allowance of 2 inches to it. Here is it. Then from here, I'm going to take my hip point. The hip point from the waistline is going to be 8.5 inches. So here is my hip point. So at the hip point here, I'm going to determine my my hip measurement. At the hip point, I'm going to determine my hip measurement, which is going to be 38 inches, and 38 inches is this is 32, 34, 36, 38. So 38 inches is 9.5 in 4 places. So this is 38 inches. You can see now 38 inches. Then I'm going to this is my 38 inches. Don't forget that I'm going to add a seam allowance of 2 inches to it. So here it is here. So I'm connecting it here like this. You can see. So what you mean here is the flap. You know, it's a trouser, so you have to get your flap. The flap measurement I'm going to make use of here is 29 inches. So where are we going to get that? I'm going to start from here, from this waistline, and take my flap measurement of 29 inches. And now, you know, this is 12, that's 24, this is 25, this is 26. This is going to give us 29 inches. But this is not where we're going to do. We're going to take some inches up. From here, we're going to take some inches, like 2 inches. Then I'm going to take like 2 inches off, and this is my 2 inches. Then from that 2 inches, I'm going to connect it up like this. You can see. After connecting it up, I'm going to take 1 inch here, then 1 inch here also. Then I'm going to connect them together like this. So you can now check, can we get our 29 inches from here? This is 27 inches, don't forget. But taking our 2 inches up, you know, we're still going to add our band to this area. Taking our 2 inches up, can we get our 29 inches? Yes, you can see this is 4.5 inches. This is where the 29 inches end. So we can get this like that. So you can see where I got it. I take my normal 29 inches, then I take up 2 inches. Then I took my length by taking 1 inch here, 1 inch, and I connected it together. Then we're still going to add a band to it. Then I take 2 inches off to calculate my normal flap. Then I got my 29 inches. And 29 inches I'm talking about is with the seam allowance. then I can now cut it out. So you can see it now. Then I'm going to cut my band, my 2 inches band. But before I can get that 2 inches, no, there's going to be a seam allowance there. So I'll be taking my 5 inches. So after folding this 5 inches into 2, I'll be left with 2.5 inches. Then the half inch is going for the seam allowance. Then I'll be left with 2 inches for the band. So that is how I'm going to get the band. So that's what I'm taking now. So the 5 inches I'm talking about. Then from that 5 inches, you're going to take your band measurement of 30 inches with a seam allowance. No, there's going to be a zip allowance, so that means we'll be adding 2 inches to it for our zip allowance. So that means I'll be cutting out 32 inches from here. You can see where my 32 inches is. You can see. Then I'm going to cut it out. So you can see now. So we're done with this. Now the next thing to cut here is to cut our pocket. There's a pocket at the side, so that's what I want to cut out here. So the pocket is just a straight cut like this. So this is going to be the pocket. So by the time I want to place it on the trouser, I'm going to show it to you. You can see the trouser now, because of this that is there and the bias, so that is why we want to divide this area into 2. So before you can insert another fabric, another color on the trouser, you have to divide this area into 2. So you can see them now. This is the 2 at the back, you can see, and the 2 at the front. But because before I can slant that area at where this particular one is going to be, I will join the 2 together. I'll join the 2 at the front together and the 2 at the back together first before I can do it, so I'll not go and make the mistake. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to take the measurement of what I'm going to use. So the measurement is I'm using 2 inches with a seam allowance. 2 inches with a seam allowance. So now this is the 2 inches with the seam allowance, and this is what we're going to use. So I'm using this for the 2. Then if it's not enough, I'm going to cut another one. You can see it now. So the next thing here is to cut out the main top. So you can see the first thing you're going to do is to fold this into 2. You can see this is into 2, then into 4, leaving your button allowance aside like this. So that way you cut this area to make it straight. So you can see now I'm using the whole length for the sleeve. I'm using the whole length, so I'll be making use of half inch for the shoulder slant. I'm using half inch for the shoulder slant, like this. Half inch for the shoulder slant. You can see. So the next thing here is to take the roundness of the sleeve, which I will be making use of 14 inches. You can see now this is 7 inches line, but at this area it's going to be 7.5 inches. Don't forget, because we deducted half inch from here. So like that. So from this area I'm going to take my this area is equivalent to the armhole. So this is the area of taking my bust measurement. The bust measurement I'm making use of here is 35 inches. This is 36, since we're still going to add a seam allowance to it, so it's okay. 36 inches with the seam allowance of 1 inch. So I'm coming in like this, then I'm going, this is my waist measurement, the waist measurement of 30 inches. You can see. So this is 7.5 inches in 4 places to give us 30 inches. For the seam allowance at the waistline, I'm going to make use of 2 inches. Then I'm going to connect them together. So the next thing is to cut it. So you can see now that I'm going to divide this area into 2. Yes, this is into 2, you can see. So this is my the area at which our button is going to be. We're going to put the gum stay here to make it stand. So that's how I'm notching that particular edge. So the next thing here is to take my neckline. The neckline here is going to be 2.5 inches for the wideness. Then the deepness is going to be 1.5 inches for the back. Then I'm going to connect them together. So after that, I'm going to because the neckline for the front is free neckline to this area, to the 5.5 inches there, 5.5 inches. Then I'm going to slant it up. So this is my collar. This is my my button allowance. Now what we took here was 1.5 inches. Then when I get to this area, it's 1.5 inches. Then this is the button allowance. By the time I fold it like this, is where it's going to be. So at this area, there's going to be a collar, but we cannot cut it out now until we join the two shoulders. To know the roundness of the neckline, then we cut out that particular length for the neckline, for the collar, then we attach it to the neckline. So that is how I'm going to take you on this class. So let me go and join this and show it to you. So this is after joining the two fronts together and the two back. You can see they are the same thing, you know, but I'm just going to take one of it, then I'll slant it the way it is to insert the lemon on it. So this is it now. Then I'm going to take it at that point, the hip point, taking it from here. Now to get the hip point, take 2 inches up. The hip point is around here. What we use for the hip point is around 8.5 inches. And when I took 2 inches of that, we're going to add to the band. But because of the seam allowance, I'm going to make it at this 9. You can see this is 9 inches. Take 2 inches up, and this is our 9 inches. You can see. So this is the area I'm taking. So I will slant it down like this, slanting it down like this. Then at this area, I'll slant it up. So from this point now, I'm going to slant it down. You can see the way I slant mine. So then I'll come to this area. Let me just take it some inches here, maybe from this area to this area. Then let me just take 9 inches. This is not constant, it depends on the length of the trouser you are dealing with, you understand? So then I'm going to slant it up. You can see now. You can see what I've done here. You can now see the shape of what we have here. So now this is what we are cutting out to insert that our lemon color and the bias on it. So it will be when I get to the machine that I'm going to cut it through like that. I'm going to stop it here. When I want to place my lemon, I'm going to cut it out like this. You can see what we have here now. So the next thing here is to notch where we're going to insert our pocket. This is the front, don't forget. It's going to be 1.5 inches. So from here, here's the 1.5 inches. So I'm going to notch this particular area. This is where I'm coming to. By the time I'm placing that, we are going to see the way we're going to do it. You can see. Then you come to this area. The length of our pocket is going to be 7 inches. So by the time I join this back, I'm going to get the 7 inches for the other side too. So let me go and do that and show it to you. You're going to see it when I'm doing it. So before we join this area to this area, we have to deduct the amount of the lemon that we added to the fabric. And after stitching it, we will be left with 1.5 inches. That means is that 1.5 inches that we're going to deduct from the main fabric. Do you understand? Because if we didn't deduct the 1.5 from this will be longer than the other parts that we want to attach to it. Now we're going to sew the two sides together. This is going to be longer than this particular back. So that is why we have to deduct the amount of this on the main fabric. So this is what we're going to do. You can see this is the way we slant it. So I'm going to deduct 1.5 out. Slantly. 1.5. 1.5. So then we're going to connect it together. Deducted out, then we join it back to this area. Then we're left with this now. So the same thing applicable to this area. The same 1.5 we deducted out, that is what we're going to deduct here too. What we have done here too, then we're going to join it back. So this is what we're going to do. Then we attach our bias to it. So let me go and do this now. So the next thing here is the neckline for this. I've joined the neckline here. You can see the neckline, the two neckline, and I've joined the two shoulders. You can see the two shoulders. Then the next thing is to take the neckline measurement. So you're starting from here. After folding, you can only achieve the neckline measurement after folding this the front, the folded part that we're going to put our attach our buttons to. So after folding it out, that is when you will be able to take your neckline measurement. So starting from this point, and this is 7.9 inches, probably 18 inches, you can say. So this is the length we're going to use. So to cut that out, the first thing you're going to do is to take your length, the length that we needed is 18 inches, but with the same allowance we're going to make it 19 inches. I'll be deducting some inches here, so that I'll be left with 19 inches. It's not going to be up to 0.5. That's some inches. So the remaining inches that is not up to the remaining inches is going for the same allowance. So let me just deduct maybe 0.4 from it now. Then I'm going to use 0.5, 0.6 or 0.5 to take the. So, but I'll make sure I'm left with 18 inches for the collar. So how am I going to do this? When you check out the neckline, it's not that showing, but when I check it out, it's a V neckline and it also has a collar. How can you achieve that? You take a measurement from this area, from this point to this point, which is 5 inches. So that is what you're going to do here. Take your 5 inches. You're going to use a seam allowance. So start from 0.5, take 5 inches. So that means this is where the V neckline is going to start from, like this. So from here now, from this particular line, let me take it here also. Let me take it here. So let me see what it's okay. That's 5.5. That's 5.52. So that means from this particular line, from this particular area, we're going to make a straight line, a slant cutting to this area. You can see what we are having here now. Slant cutting to that area. You can see. So the length of our collar is so I want to make it 4.5 inches. So by the time we attach it to the neckline, we'll be left with 4 inches. So this is what we're having here. So this is the center. You have to notch out the center. So that's the free neckline at the front, and this area is going for the back. You can see it's that. So let me go and put my gum stay to make it stand. This is the notch area. So these are the two pockets at the front. You can see it now. You can see the pocket, you can see the second pocket. So we are done with everything now. The next thing to do is to join both back and front together. The waist measurement here is 30. That is 7.5 in 4 places. It's going to give us 30. So this is my 7.5. So I'm taking it from here. Welcome back. Here the finished work so far. This is the top. You can see the crop top and you can see the trouser. You can see how beautiful it turns out. You can see the taping of the sleeve. I used the green fabric to tape one of the sleeve, and the other side is the main fabric. You can see how beautiful it turns out. If you're watching me for the first time, what are you waiting for? Just subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorial. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video. Always see you in my next tutorial. Bye.